Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my life, welcome to another video. If you are new here, hey, what's up? I see you. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to my channel, coming back to my life. Okay, I appreciate you if you are a new subscriber, or old subscriber. If you just like coming back to my content and just watching it, I appreciate you too as well. Look at the sunlight, y'all. It is really shining, looking real pretty today. Today is Sunday, so I'm hoping that I can get this video up in real time later on today. It's still kind of early, so if I seem a little bit more laid back than normal, it's because I'm not fully awake. In today's video, oh god, hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all, so I am back. That was DoorDash. They was calling me to let me know that they were outside and they needed directions to where to drop the food off. But I'm back. Stuff keep getting in the way of me recording, but I'm here. So I didn't lost my train of thought and everything. Oh god, I cannot record today. I'm gonna have to put my phone on airplane mode. Give me a second, y'all. All right. So, as I was saying, I didn't lost my train of thoughts. So in this video, we're going to be doing 2 updates, my 9-month update and what's currently going on with my hair at the moment. So as of February 29th, I am 9 months into my Sisterlock journey, which I cannot even wrap my head around. Like, I'm really in shock right now that I'm 9 months. I know I'm being dramatic, but like the time really has been flying by so fast. Like, time in general to me just been flying. I just be like, where's the time going? Like, it's crazy. And just a little bit of a background in case you are new to this video and you never watched any of my content before. I am currently 9 months, as I just said, Sisterlocked. I was supposed to get my retie at the 5-week mark, and at that point my loctician told me that her salon will be closed for 3 weeks. I had to actually cancel my appointment because of a snowstorm, and then I was told that her salon was going to be closed for 3 weeks and I couldn't get in. And currently the bad news is her salon is actually going to be closed for another 2 weeks. I don't want to get into details as to why, but by choice, I am going to be waiting 2 weeks more on top of already waiting 3 weeks to get my hair retightened. If you don't know this about me, I live outside of Philly and it is a lot of locticians around, but it's not a lot. I'm really like one of those that I like to stick with what I know. So if it's working for me and it's good and I'm happy with whatever it is that is working for me, it could be a nail tech, it can be a hair person, it could be somebody who's doing my brows, it could be anything. If whatever it is that I'm doing and I like it, if I like it and it's working for me, I like to stick to it. A lot of people actually call me stubborn because of that, because, well, I guess that makes me stubborn, but by choice, I'm waiting for my loctician. I don't really want a lot of energy in my hair. Y'all know when somebody else does your hair, they're going to do it differently. Even though we have Sisterlocks and you can go to another loctician and she can do your hair and retighten it, it's not going to be the same as the first person who retightened your hair, and the third person, and so on and so forth. So I don't want all them energies in my hair. I want to stick to her for now because I don't know what the future holds. If I'm going to be in the same area, if I'm going to move, whatever the case may be, I know probably sometime in the future I might have to switch my loctician. But for now, I'm going to stick with her because I like the way she does my hair. She knows what she's doing. She does great work. So I am sticking to my loctician. I know somebody wrote in the comments in my last video that I should just have emergency backup. But what I feel like I should honestly do is take the locticians, whatever that class is that you take. They said I think it costs $250 for the class, and they teach you how to lock your hair or whatever. I do think that in the future I'm going to look into that, not so that I can lock my whole hair, or should I say retighten my whole hair, but to do it as an as needed basis, like for emergencies like now, because I'm gonna get into it in a little bit, but I have locks that are so long and so fragile that, like I mentioned before, if I pull, and they grew even more since my last update or my last video. So they are so long and fragile that I feel like they will break. And I'm really thankful and happy that I have edges, because I do feel like they was gonna come out, but they're still there. They just grew out a lot. As y'all can see, y'all can barely see my locks, but I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But yeah, I do think I want to take the class for emergency purposes only. I can't see myself retightening my whole head just because I have so many locks and they're so small. You can't really tell right now. My hair looks really weird to me. Like, it's really full and thick up here with a whole bunch of locks, but down here it looks weird. It's like on my hair, it's just kind of like going up, like it's growing, but it's just all here. So it is just really weird. Yeah, that is basically what I wanted to say. I keep losing my train of thought, but what else is it that I want to touch on real quick before I start talking about my hair? So I told you guys why I didn't choose a backup loctician, or why I don't have one. That is about it, really. As far as the update is concerned, it's not really much going on with my hair for me to be talking about. I just have a lot of growth, a lot of itching. The itching, I notice, subsides when I take my head wrap off, or if I take my bonnet off. I think that my hair is just not getting enough air, so that's probably why my head was itching, on top of the fact that it's just growing a lot. Like, y'all know when you have braids and your braids is in, or whatever, and your hair just really be itching, or if you have a sew-in and your hair just really itch underneath, that's basically how my hair feels. My hair just feels like it's just growing and itching. And I washed it 2 weeks ago. It still was itching, probably like 4 or 5 days later. So I'm just, as you can see, I just have a lot of growth, just a lot. Like, look at all this hair on my edges. I tried to even do my edges a little bit, but they so thick that I couldn't even really do them, and I didn't have like the right edge control. I'm gonna do a 360 in a minute. It's one thing I wanted to tell y'all, and I think it is the only thing I have noticed at 9 months, and I noticed this probably a few weeks ago, is that my locks are thickening up at the end of the lock. So I don't know if y'all can see that too much, but y'all see how like the middle and the end, and more so in here, kind of like in the middle, it's like they're trying to get thick, and I'm assuming that's just hair that is just growing into the lock. Yeah, so this is basically how my hair is looking, y'all. I'm gonna try and move back so y'all can really see it. I'm sorry if it keeps going in and out, but it's not that much different from before. It just grew in a lot more. And ignore this little stuff. It's like you can still see little pieces of dandruff in my hair or whatever. So that's pretty much the front. I do have one lock, which I hope I can find, that I'm worried about, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And it's somewhere over here. This is, I call this lock kind of like my problem lock, because it's really skinny, and to me it's like kind of thin. I feel like this lock should be combined with another lock. I'm gonna see if I can find it. All right, so I think, yeah, I'm pretty much found it. Is this lock. Now it's like caught on to another one. All right, so this is her. She is so thin that I'm so gentle with this lock, but I really think that this lock should be combined. Look at this. Look how thin this is. This is probably one of the smallest locks I have in the front, and then that is all the growth for this lock. Can y'all see that? See all that hair? Now, I did twist that lock onto another lock before, but I don't want to forget about the lock. I don't want to forget about it, so I unraveled it off that other lock. But I think when I go to my retie that I'm gonna ask my loctician to combine it, or I might just do it myself. I don't really think it's hard to combine locks, so I do think I'm gonna look into that and maybe do it myself, because that lock is just way too small, and I would be sad if I lost that lock. That would probably make me really sad. So I'm gonna look into combining it, and I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna give y'all an update on that later. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all the hair. We're gonna get into it. This is gonna be the last time I'm gonna show y'all my hair that while it's looking like this. I cannot wait to get it retightened, y'all. I like the bushy look, but this is a little bit too much for me. I miss my locks, so I cannot wait for her to retighten them. But let's get into it. So y'all see all of the edges. The edges are probably, if y'all can touch this, it's just so much hair. It's bushy. So it's this side. My head is really sore. I try not to pull on them because I don't want to pull a lock out. No more grid. I don't know what that is. Don't tell me that's that gray hair that came back. Yo, why am I getting, is that a gray hair again? Oh my God. Do not. Oh my God. This is the same gray hair that I picked before. Y'all, I'm too young to be getting, look, let me record this. I cannot believe that. Oh my God. Why? I'm gonna pluck her right when this video is over anyways. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. I'm too young, y'all, to be getting gray hairs. Mind you, there's nothing wrong with gray hairs now. They pretty, but I don't want them right now. I don't want to. As you can see, you can't even see my grid. Y'all see the little flakes? It's all good. Y'all can't even see the grid, so. All right, let me get around in the back. I cannot believe this. Not me catching it on camera. Oh God. Okay guys, so that is it. That concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please put your hands in the comments that these next 2 weeks go by just as fast as these last 3 weeks. I hope that made sense. Please like, comment, share, do whatever it is that you want to do down below in the comment section. Whatever it is that you do, do it. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you in my next video, okay? Bye. Mwah.